Hi, this is Manju. Today we're going to talk about how to copy and paste. Copying is straightforward because you can either do it one way with the mouse or one way with the keyboard. Let's take a look. If I'd like to copy this data, I would need to start by highlighting the information I want to copy. Next, I would need to right-click the selection and then click copy. So this is the way to do it by using the mouse. If I would like to use the keyboard, I would similarly select my information and then hold down Control and click the letter C. Try that in an Excel document. Type some words, select them, hold down the Control button, and click C. Once you see that dotted line, you know you did it right. Okay, let's talk about pasting. Once I've copied the information, I would right-click the cell and click Paste. Again, right-click the cell and click Paste. Using the keyboard is fairly similar. Highlight the information, move to the cell I would like to paste data in, and use ctrl+v. Again, I'll select the cell I'd like to paste data into, and then I'll hold down Control and click V. I would like to show you 3 different ways you can paste data. So we're going to take some data from the internet. AAA posts gas price averages by state. I'm going to select all the information by clicking and dragging my mouse, and then I'll use ctrl+c to copy it. It didn't look like anything happened. Let's see if I actually copied the data. So if I click somewhere, ctrl+v, I should see everything pop up, which it did. But the data looks a little gross, so I'm actually going to undo that. Now, let's use a different form of paste. If I right-click this cell, instead of using the first option, which keeps source formatting, I want to use the second option to match destination formatting. And now we have a clean set of data. Okay, I've brought over our gas price averages from the other tab. As an example, I'd like to show you 3 different main options of pasting. So for the first one, I'm going to create a formula that averages all 4 of these numbers. Let's make the first one orange. That'll help us with our demonstration. So the first way to copy and paste is to just use ctrl+v. This will default to Excel using whatever format it thinks is best. In particular, it usually tries to keep the exact same formatting and the exact same formula. So if I copy this orange cell and paste it here using ctrl+v, I can see that not only did it make the cell orange, it kept the formula. It's averaging these 4 numbers. Let's try copy and pasting values only. What do you think will happen? Copy, right-click, values only, paste. As you can see, it did not preserve the color, and it did preserve the value, so no formulas were involved here. That means this probably isn't giving me the average. If I highlight these 4 numbers, I see the average is 2.95. Yeah, so it's not an accurate average. It just copy and pasted the value. If I want to copy and paste formulas only, I would copy, right-click, paste formula. It looks like this one did preserve the formula, and it's averaging these 4 values, but it did not preserve the color. In summary, we can copy by using the mouse, selecting our information, right-click, copy, or we can copy by using the keyboard. Select the information, ctrl+c. I can paste data by right-clicking and choosing paste, or I can paste by selecting the cell, holding Control, and clicking V. If I wanted to use one of these specific types of pasting, I would simply have to right-click where I would like to put in the information and select the first paste, paste values, or paste formulas only. That's it for today. Thank you.